Right, so once we write to the files, right, we gotta read it back for the users. So like I'm launching the application from login Java FX view. Now if you look at this, whenever I launch, I need to read the data back from users.dat, right? Then whenever I sign in again, like David, the data is going to be existing. I can welcome David. Because this one, load user DB happen to read the data from user dot, right, try to read user IO dot read users. Now let's look at my user IO. So this user's IO here, user IO dot read users is going to call this read users, and this read user is pretty much just going to use the object input stream, file input stream, which basically read that file in and returns as an object. So whenever you write the data to the binary files, it's going to write as 1010, and when you read back, it's going to read it as an object back. If I use read object, if I use read in, it's read as in back. But this one should be object because it's array list is an object. So an object, then I need to cast back to array list with a proper type, which is the users. Now very important, when you use the binary IO here, you have to serialize your users, implement serializable. Otherwise you cannot read and write. Okay, so come back to login. So once I read back, I cast it back to a list of users, which is already serializable. That's why I can read and write. Now once I read back, it should process the login as normal by setting this list back to the user DB, where I have create array list to set the users. So this user list is set up with the file that we read back, so we don't lose the data pretty much. If you don't do read back, when you close application, this is just gone. Every time this is just gone because they stay in the RAM, right? So now once we read back, we do setters. We set that array list back to the user DB, which is the users arrays here. Then application just working as normal, right? Like when you want to authenticate, it's just going to read from user DB, get users, because we read that in, then it's just say welcome.